Part 1. Complete this tile. So, Todd, I heard that you are from San Francisco and it's really expensive there maybe to live. Is that true? Yeah, it is really expensive. It's so hard to get other people to realize how expensive is it. You can actually live there and then you can experience it firsthand. Basically, your average small apartment is in minimals. It's like $3,000 a month. Wow, that sounds really expensive. Yeah. Well, so I don't know much about the San Francisco area. Is that like just in the main downtown part or anywhere in the city? Is it that expensive? It's actually, yeah, it's pretty much the entire peninsula, and high pricing affects all of Northern California. And the reason because companies like the textbook, Google, Apple, Yahoo, Cisco are this really big with rich company by people love money. And so there's a lot of money in San Francisco for the this world, and it just drives up the pricing for everything. So everyone who lives there like must be pretty rich. Yeah, so it's very high income. I think the average income is over $100,000 a year, something crazy like that. Well, yeah, it's a lot. So the apartment $3,000 a month. What about house? Houses are ridiculously expensive. So your average house is probably in San Francisco. Real small ridiculous house go for $1 million. Wow, yeah, wow, that sounds possible. Yeah, it sounds upscale. Yeah, years ago I worked on the construction crew, and this was 15 years ago, and we were just renovating or painting very small little shacks, even not little big. It was going for $1 million. Wow, so when you were working there, were you living in San Francisco also? I was, and that actually become a teacher in Asia, where I teach parent because we were losing on list and our apartment, and I got ahead for a new housing. And not only is the house expensive, but even if you have the money, you might not get a house because you have to get through this interview process, and just going and finding an apartment is such a complicated process in San Francisco that I thought, oh, I forget it. I'm just going to take the easy way out and go back and start teaching overseas again. So if someone were interested in living in San Francisco, what would your advice be? Don't, or make sure you have a lot of money or you have a really good job, because there are some ways around it. You can rent rooms and things like that, but it's double because there is low income housing. And if you are living in outskirts, and if you're going to commute in city, you can probably find something around 500 a month, but still it's pretty expensive. So work for Google first, then move to San Francisco. Right, exactly. Make sure you get that job at the tech company, and then once you have that job, then you're set. Yeah, great. Well, thanks for your sharing about San Francisco. Sure. Part 2. Listen and complete each sentence. 1. I need to earn $80 to buy some soccer equipment for school. 2. I want to save $1,500 for a trip to Costa Rica next year. 3. I can't afford this apartment. It costs $800 a month. 4. That's really good deal. It's only $3 for a movie ticket there. 5. I made a budget last night. I can spend only $6 for lunch. 6. Can I borrow $90 to buy this New York Music City? Part 3. Listen and fill in the missing part. Hello, I'd like to change some money into using card, please. Certainly. Do you have cash or traveling checks? Traveling checks. Here you are. May I ask your passport, please? Of course. Let's see. There is up to $1,250. Would you like it in any special denominations? I beg your pardon. How about your money in 20s, 50s, or $100 bills? $100 in 20s and $100 please. 1. $2016. 2. 9,056,060 rupiah. 3. 176,004,106 rupiah. 4. 876 and 98,016,056 5. 3 and 6,430,098 billion rupiah.